Today's topic is setting higher standards. I was recently out of town with my family and it was lunchtime. Everyone was hungry. And naturally, I asked the kids the question, what would you like to eat? In which I got the regular answer, I don't know. Eventually, we settled for a fast food place that serves both burgers and chicken strips, which both my kids will eat. They ordered, my husband ordered, and now it's my turn. What should I order? The Swiss mushroom burger and fries that I like so much from this place, or a chicken sandwich and fries, or a salad? What would you order? Every day, we are faced with choices, lots and lots of choices. Choices that reflect what is important to us, and choices that reflect what we tolerate, what we want out of life, or what is easy or convenient. The choices we make are reflective of our standards. So, what are standards? What does having standards mean? Standards are rules of behavior that you set for yourself about what you will allow to happen or continue in your life, or what you will accept and what you won't accept. It's where you draw the line in the sand, or you set your boundaries for yourself and how others will treat you. Standards are about the level of control that you assert over your life. It's how you align your behavior with your view and your goals. Standards are linked to your self-esteem and what you think you deserve in life. So, what are some examples of personal standards? Well, you can have standards around your morals, your values, your work ethic, your quality of work, your self discipline, your appearance and hygiene. So, what is your standard for walking out and going out into public? How do you dress? Do you wear your PJs or do you wear some other clothes? Do you comb your hair? Take a shower? What are your standards, your personal standards for yourself, for health and fitness? What you will drink, eat, move your body, the loyalty, your integrity. Do you do what you say you're going to do? So, an example of health and fitness for myself is exercising 30 minutes a day, 7 days a week, and eating one salad a day. Now, this is my current standard. It wasn't always like this. I've built it up. I've increased my standard in this. It used to be, maybe work out 3 or 4 days out of the week and not really caring exactly what I ate. But now it is exercising 30 minutes a day, 7 days a week, eating one salad a day. What is an example of your standards for health and fitness for yourself? Having a standard makes it easier to choose when a decision needs to be made. So, for example, when we were going out to eat, having a standard makes it easier for me to choose what I will eat when I'm out. I would choose a salad, and I did choose a salad. Choose a salad over a burger or a chicken sandwich. The decision is made ahead of time based on my standards, not my emotions, not the smells of what smells good at the time, but my standards. I make the decision ahead of time. So, why do you set standards? Why set standards? Tony Robbins has said, your life is a reflection of your standards or what you are willing to tolerate. Most people are willing to tolerate unhealthy relationships, poor finances, and jobs they hate. If not, those things wouldn't be in their lives. So we allow things to go on in our lives that we tolerate, that we complain about, that we don't like, that we don't want anymore because we have low standards for them or no standards at all. We're just putting up with it. We're tolerating it. What are you tolerating in your life? If you don't set high standards for yourself, you won't treat yourself with respect or very well. You could be really overly critical of yourself. You could call yourself names. You could beat yourself up. You can talk negatively to yourself. When you do something, you screw up. Oh gosh, you're stupid. Why? You're just an idiot. You don't treat yourself very well. You will choose the burger and the fries and the soda instead of a salad and a water. If you don't set high standard for yourself, you're going to allow others to treat you poorly. They're going to walk all over you. This is being dead to yourself when you drop everything and do for others first. When your kids call from school and say, hey, I forgot my homework, I forgot my instrument, and you drop what you are doing and you go find it and take it to them. When others ask you to do something and you just automatically say, yes, I'll do it, even when you don't want to, that you don't have time to do it, or you don't even have the skills or the knowledge for doing it. You drop everything and do for others first. Means you're not setting high standards for yourself. Another way, if you don't set high standards for yourself, you're going to maintain a lifestyle that harms you rather than benefits you. You make unhealthy choices, whether it's food or behaviors that you know will make you feel worse later. Staying up really late watching 4 episodes of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, or scrolling on social media for hours, and you don't get your sleep. What happens when you don't get your sleep? Well, I know for me, nobody really wants to be around me because I'm a crab. I'm short with my words, my attention, my emotions are just, I'm moody, I'm negative, I'm cranky because I stayed up too late. What about going out a couple nights a week to meet friends at the bar, or go golfing or bowling, or go to some other activities, or spending money on unhealthy food and alcohol while you're out? Is that lifestyle going to benefit you in the long run if you want to spend more time with your family and save money for a better car, a better house, or a vacation? If you don't set high standards for yourself, who's setting them for you? So what standards do you have for your life? Your standards should match the kind of person you wish to be and the lifestyle you wish to lead. If you want to be the one that goes out a couple nights out of the week with your friends, great, if that's your standard for that. But if you're tolerating doing that because you're avoiding something else that you really want, or you're afraid you're going to let somebody else down, is that somebody else dictating your standards? Or are you in charge of your standards? What standards do you have around how you treat yourself, how you treat other people, what you will do and what you won't do, and how you take care of yourself? Setting higher standards for yourself is a way of thinking. It's a way of living that works really well with my Smarter 2 goal framework. It allows you to set clear goals, work toward achieving them consistently, and improving a little every day by measuring your progress so you can become the best version of yourself. When you set high standards, you immediately raise your expectations of what's possible. You start thinking of your impossible goal and ways to make it possible. You suddenly expect more from yourself, more from your actions, and more from others. So what happens when you raise your standards? You take back control of your life. You make better, more proactive decisions and make them quicker because you have a clear vision of which choice reflects your standards. This gives you more clarity and confidence, which increases your self-esteem and your self-respect. Raising your standards plays a big role in the positive habits that you form. You are more likely to maintain those habits, hold yourself accountable, and have greater self-discipline. What's wrong with that? This can help you feel more motivated to take the right actions to reach your targets and your goals and to achieve them. You may even want to set more ambitious, impossible goals. Your sense of purpose and fulfillment in life will skyrocket. So, what are your current standards for your life? My standard for health and fitness, like I shared before, is exercising 30 minutes a day, 7 days out of the week, eating a salad a day, and drinking around a gallon of water a day. But I can't do this alone, and neither can you. When you raise your standards, you will need some help from others, and you can influence others to make better choices. So getting help. Find people that can hold you to a higher standard than you hold yourself, especially when you're first starting out. This might mean getting an accountability partner, a walking or a workout buddy that will keep you accountable to go on a walk with you, knock on your door, get you out, or go to the gym with you. We are more likely to follow through with something if we know we have somebody else that's going to keep us accountable, that's going to be there, that we said, yes, we're going to go walking with you at 5 o'clock today. You're more likely to show up for them than you are to show up for yourself and going, okay, I'm going to go for a walk at 5 o'clock. When you are striving for your goals, somebody to cheer you on would be great, right? That will encourage you to pick you up when you stumble. That could be the person that you need that helps you stay motivated. My family has kept me accountable in different ways. When I was first starting to drink a gallon of water a day, I got myself a gallon jug and I filled it every night. And without even asking, my son was good at checking in with me. How much water have you drank today, Mom? Have you finished your water yet today? Without even asking, but just knowing this was my standard. I'm going to drink a gallon of water each day. He just naturally asked about it. How are you doing on that? Did you finish it? You don't even have to ask for the accountability. Sometimes just stating your standards, people will kind of naturally ask you about it. How are you doing on that? The other great thing is that you're influencing others. As you're raising your standards, you are leading by example about how others around you can also raise their standards. By me choosing to drink more water, my kids and my spouse started drinking more water. No, they didn't get that gallon jug out, but they were consciously like, oh yeah, I'm thirsty. I'm going to grab some water. As I ordered more salads when we were out and actually made more salads for myself at home, my kids and my spouse ate more salads. Not because I forced it on them. They're like, oh, Mom, that looks good. Can I have one? Can you make me one? Sure. I am not going to deny you asking to eat vegetables, right? No, I am going to give you vegetables. When you ask for them, you get them. So if you want to eat more salads, eat salads. They chose to. It's not me forcing it. Remember the saying, actions speak louder than words? Yes, there's a ripple effect. You start doing something, others will follow. So be positive. Make those higher standards, those actions, higher standards, those behaviors, higher standards, and you can naturally influence others around you. So now it's your turn. What are some of your standards for the way that you live and how you want others to treat you? What is one standard you would like to raise in your own life? How could you raise this standard? What is one way that you will focus this week on raising that standard? What could you do? Do you want to increase water consumption by a glass of water a day? How are you going to do that? And who can support you or keep you accountable? And how will you ask them to help you? Remember, standards are rules of behavior about what you will allow and what you won't. It is setting boundaries for how others will treat you. Standards are also about how you align your behavior with your beliefs and your goals. It determines the quality of your life and your work. So raise your standards and improve your life.